Hello, children. Welcome to one more beautiful session of English Literature, Class 9 Beehive. Before I begin my lesson, today, today we are going to learn a very, very beautiful word. We all know the sensitiveness of that word, love. When I say love, what is the definition of love for you all? Yes, I hope most of you agree with my point is love is sacrifice, love is unconditional. Yes, love is between two people, animal and a person, brother, sister, love for any materialistic things. Love, yes, unconditional. Mother's love for the children, for their own child, unconditional love. Beautiful brother and sister's love. When they fight, there is a love in that. Yes, a beautiful relation between a father and a son, father and a daughter, mother and a daughter, mother and a son. Yes, and this teacher, students, each and everyone. And this beautiful word love is the most wonderful and amazing thing. Now, this is one aspect. Second aspect, how many of you have pets? Yeah, most of you. Most of them have dogs, right? Very good. How do you love them? More than human beings, right? And when you love them, the can we have a beautiful, can there will be a beautiful relation between human and animal? True. The bonding between an animal and a human being is more, right? Most of them they love to play with the teddy bears, they love to play with the real life dogs, they love to play with the cat, they love to play with, yes. So what is the most important thing when I say love? What is the most important thing? What would you prefer to? What is the most important thing in our wealth or relation? Wealth in any relation, what is the most important thing? Wealth or love? True, it is love. And from that love, you start spending, right? So it is always a love. So today, we will have a beautiful lesson. The most, a fascinating account of a sloth bear, which was rescued by author. And the name of the chapter is The Bond of Love. Okay, and in this lesson, what is the poet trying to tell us? Sorry, the writer is trying to tell us. The Bond of Love, and this lesson is by Kenneth Anderson. Listen, children, the bond of love can be anything. It can be between an animal, human being, mother, brother, sister, mother. So this love, the bonding is very, very important. Now let's move on to the lesson. Before that, you can have your books, textbooks in front of you. Here, the narrator finds an orphan bear, you can see, found a bear cub by chance when he and his friends were passing through the fields of sugarcane near Mysore. People were driving away the wild figs from their field. Yes, and by accidentally he meets this orphan bear. Now, then they spotted sloth bear. His friend shot towards the bear and it died. After the sloth bear died, her cub ran round her dead body, making a sad noise. This shows that animals do have feelings, emotions. The narrator caught the bear and gifted to his wife. Narrator's wife felt so happy and she named him Bruno. What is the name of the cub, children? Bruno. And how did bear come into this narrator's life? Once they had been to a sugarcane field and his friend shot towards the bear and it died and the cub was all alone. So feeling pity, the narrator brought it and gave it to his wife as a gift. Now here the narrator's wife was so happy that she started feeding him with porridge, vegetables, fruits and whatnot, everything. Sometimes all the things. So it was in the way that the animal was taken a lot of care by the narrator and his wife. Now Animals, especially, they don't know what is right and what is wrong. What is so there are certain incidents which took place along with this bear. What are the incidents? Once a narrator put a rat poison in the library because in order to kill the rats, and Bruno consumed it. He suffered a stroke at paralysis. He dragged himself to the narrator's wife. They took him to a veterinary doctor and he recovered after some times. Small incidents which took place with this. Bruno suddenly, accidentally, by mistake, he drank that poison which was for the rat, and the entire body was paralyzed, and the narrator and his wife took him to the doctor, and but later God's grace survived. So next one was it drank 1 gallon of oil engine, but there was no effect on it. So certain things how it took place with this Bruno. Now, as Bruno grew, he learned some tricks, and the narrator's wife's command started learning. Now animals, they are the quick learners. The way you teach them, they quickly learn. So Bruno, when it was a baby, now that baby Bruno has grown up, and she was given a name Baba by the narrator's wife, and she started learning all the tricks as the narrator's wife commanded. He could hold a stick like a gun. When she said wrestler a box, he did the same. She changed his name to Baba. When he grew, Baba had to be changed as there were children in the house. It is obvious. Yes, we don't know at what time the mood of an animal changes. Animal is always, at the end, it is an animal, right? It can't. So it has to be changed as it grew up. Now, as Baba grew in size, it equaled the two dogs in height. So the narrator and his friends advised the narrator's wife to send him to zoo in Mysore because he needed a bigger and a open space. Now, Baba grew up, and the dogs which were there in the house, they were of big size, and the place was not sufficient. No, it's a bear. The bear generally grows larger in size. So this she was advised to put him in the zoo. For in the late, if initially she did not agree with the point because she could not bear that separation, because the love between the bear and the narrator's wife was so bonding, the love was so bonding that they could not live without each other. Okay, like a baby, she used to take care like her own child. Initially, she did not agree, but later on, she was forced to agree with the decisions taken by the people. Now, as she as she was now, what is the effect of separation on narrator's wife and Baba? The narrator's wife was in grief for weeks after Baba left. Who is this Baba now? Correct. It's Bruno, the sloth bear. She wrote letter to the curator of the zoo to know about the Baba. Now, who is a curator? Curator is a protector. Curator is a person who takes care of animals. Anything, children. This word curator can be used in any sense, even to your even for the human beings, for the people also, you can use the word curator. And she wrote a letter to the curator of the zoo to know about Baba, the one who is taking care of animals. The curator replied that he was fretting and not eating. Fretting, not interested in eating. Animals do have emotions, children. Even Baba was in grief away from narrator's wife. So, and was not eating. Now, when she came to know about this, she decided to meet him after 3 months. Now, what happened after the 3 months? Reunion. The narrator took his wife to zoo. Some of her friends told her that Baba would not recognize her, but she went to the zoo. Baba recognizes her. They sat together for 3 hours. Even imagine a speechless animal and human being sitting together for 3 hours. See, the word bonding, how is it? She gave him food. She asked the curator to send Baba with her, but he was helpless and suggested her to ask the superintendent for that. We cannot take certain decisions on our own. A certain protocol has to be taken. Take, for example, if I have to do something, if I have to do something really initial, something different from other, I have to take the permission, right? not I, even everyone. So Baba, now narrator's wife was unable to live without Baba, so she requested that to send Baba, but the curator was helpless, so he said that you can ask the superintendent. If he permits, you can take Baba home. So the superintendent was, he accepted and he allowed. The superintendent allowed had to take Baba, and he was hoisted on the top of a narrator's car because it was not possible for the bear to sit inside. So it was on the top, you can see. At home, a 20 feet long and a 15 feet wide island was made for Baba. Why was this such a big thing was done for it? Why was it done for Baba like that? So that it can live happily and peacefully over there without any problem. So at home, at 20 feet and long 15 feet as it is, a wooden box was kept for Baba, and he was happy to be at home again. Narrator's wife and Baba spent hours sitting there. Now, you can say this lesson is so simple, children. It's so simple. But what is the main message the writer is trying to tell us is that, children, today in this world, at present, we are so engaged, engrossed in our day to day life that we don't have the time and space for the word love. Yes, now you see nowadays, if you want someone to do something, there also material world, people are running behind the materialistic love, wealth, money and all. It has such, so the writer is trying to tell that when animal and human being can spend these many hours with that love and affection, why can't human beings? Why can't we do such things? Why is it that he says he is feeling bad that why can't we be in that way? Here, love and friendship between human beings and a wild bear is the most important things. The bear loses his natural instinct to become a befitting family member. The human also unleash unconditional love upon him. What is unleashed? Giving. The bond of love between the two brings them together even after forced separation. The entire theme, or the central theme, or you can say the title, the poet writer is trying to tell is that the love and friendship between human beings and animals. He says that animal loses. Now, in this lesson, you see the cub has lost his natural instinct living in a jungle, and he was brought to a place which was really not fitting, befitting, yes, for the family members. In spite of that, the humans, the narrator's wife, showered or gave her unleashed unconditional love upon him. Now the bond was so strong that even the separation, even the forced separation could not stop it. Here, what is the main thing? The story emphasizes upon the power of bond of love. So that is what is the love. And when we love someone, it is something that is, it should be unconditional. So what I would like you to do is read the lesson once again and put yourself in the place of narrator's wife and imagine Baba as any underprivileged person in the life, any underprivileged, and shower your love. When I say love, it is not, don't take it in the other way. Love here is helping and providing every good that person or animal can be. Thank you, children. Uh, with this we come to an end of this lesson. Thank you so